Welcome to another deep dive. Get ready to be amazed because today we're going to explore some incredible real-world applications of AI that are seriously making a difference.
It's really inspiring to see how AI is being used to tackle those really big challenges that humans face.
It really is. Okay, so first up, let's talk about disaster response. Now, you've probably heard about how AI is being used in emergencies, but this story is on another level.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a massive earthquake. Everything's in chaos, right?
Yeah.
But there's this AI system that jumps right into action.
And it's not just sending alerts. This AI is like a central coordinator, taking in all this data from social media, 911 calls, you name it, and then it creates these live maps of the whole disaster zone.
So it's giving everyone a real-time view of what's going on.
Exactly. And these maps are constantly updating, showing where people are trapped, fires are breaking out, roads are blocked. It allows rescuers to be deployed so much more efficiently.
Wow. So instead of everyone scrambling around, it's like the AI is guiding the whole rescue effort.
It is. And here's the really cool part. This AI could actually predict aftershocks with like crazy accuracy.
No way.
Yeah. It used all this historical seismic data, geologic activity, all that stuff to pinpoint when and where those aftershocks would hit.
So people could be warned, shelters could be prepared, hospitals too, all before the aftershocks even hit.
Exactly. This kind of proactive approach is saving lives and preventing so much damage. It really shows you how AI can not only react to disasters, but help us get ready for them.
This is incredible. It makes you realize that AI could revolutionize disaster preparedness on a global scale.
Oh, absolutely. What we're seeing here is the future of disaster management, and AI is at the heart of it.
It's amazing to think about, right? It's
And
like bringing order to these chaotic situations and giving us a real fighting chance against the power of nature. But let's move on to the legal world, because AI is doing amazing things there as well.
oh, yeah, especially when it comes to processing the sheer amount of information involved in legal cases. I mean, you're
Mhm.
talking about mountains of documents, precedents. It's super complex stuff.
It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, right? I mean, those late nights in law school, just trying to understand all those cases. So how is AI helping with this?
Well, imagine an AI assistant that can go through thousands of pages of legal documents in a matter of seconds.
Really?
That's what we have now. AI tools that can sift through all that data, pinpoint important info, even flag potential legal issues.
That's amazing. So it's like having a superpowered research assistant on hand 24/7.
You got it. And this frees up lawyers and judges from all that tedious work so they can focus on the more strategic stuff. But it gets even more interesting. Some of these AI tools can predict case outcomes.
Wait, you're telling me there's an AI that can analyze past cases and tell you how a current case is likely to end up?
That's right. By looking at all this historical data, rulings, legal arguments, these AI systems can spot patterns and connections that even experienced lawyers might miss.
That's like something straight out of science fiction.
It is. It really shows you the power of AI to process complex information. And it has the potential to totally transform how legal research is done, how cases are argued, even how they're decided.
It's amazing how AI is making waves in so many different fields.
Mm.
It really does feel like we're on the verge of a whole new era, doesn't it?
It does. And what's so great is that this revolution is being driven by the desire to make things better for people and solve real-world problems.
Absolutely. From helping in disasters to making the legal system more efficient, AI is giving us the power to tackle things that seemed impossible before.
And it's not just about efficiency, it's about creating a fairer, more sustainable world for everyone.
Okay, so we've seen how AI is saving lives in disasters and speeding up the legal process, but now let's venture into the wild and see how AI is being used to protect endangered species.
Ah, yes. This is one of the most heartwarming applications of AI, using technology to protect the incredible diversity of life on our planet.
I have a feeling this one's going to be just as mind-blowing as the others. So tell me, how's AI being used to protect wildlife?
Well, picture this. AI-powered cameras set up in wildlife areas. They're not just recording video, though. They're connected to an AI system that can actually identify individual animals based on their unique markings.
Whoa, so it's like facial recognition, but for animals.
That's it. It's like each animal has its own ID card. This allows conservationists to track populations so accurately without having to disturb the animals at all.
That's incredible. But I imagine it can do more than just identify them. What else can AI do with all that data?
Well, it allows researchers to study migration patterns, social structures, even how well they're reproducing. It gives us a deeper understanding of how these species are doing and what they need.
It's like giving us a peek into their secret lives, right? Helping us understand them better than ever before.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the real game changer. This AI isn't just observing, it's predicting. By analyzing data on poaching, human activity, even environmental factors, it can predict where poachers are likely to strike next.
So they can focus their efforts where they'll have the biggest impact, protecting those critical areas before the poachers even get there.
You got it. It's a whole new way of doing conservation, driven by data and powered by AI.
It really shows the incredible potential of AI for protecting biodiversity on our planet.
It's a perfect example of how technology can be a force for good, helping us preserve the natural world for generations to come.
It's inspiring to see how AI is being used to make such a positive impact on the world. From disaster response to the legal system to wildlife conservation, AI is proving to be not just a technological advancement, but a force for good.
And we've only scratched the surface. The possibilities with AI are just beginning to unfold.
This has been an amazing journey so far, and there's so much more to explore. Stick around for part 2 of our deep dive, where we'll delve even deeper into these incredible stories of AI in action.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of AI in action. Before we move on, I wanted to touch on something we talked about earlier, that AI being used in wildlife conservation.
Oh yeah, that one really got me thinking. Using AI to protect those animals, that's really something. What else is out there?
Well, one of the most exciting things is just how adaptable this AI is. It's not just limited to one species or ecosystem. It can protect elephants in Africa, sea turtles, even those snow leopards way up in the Himalayas.
So it's making a difference all over the world,
Yeah.
protecting all those different animals.
Absolutely. And just imagine, we could use AI to, analyze deforestation, predict illegal fishing, even figure out the best places to restore habitats. It's like we have this whole new set of tools.
It's almost like we're giving a voice to those animals and those ecosystems,
Yeah.
helping them tell us what they need.
That's a great way to put it. It's like AI is helping us connect with the natural world in a whole new way.
Working with nature, not against
Yeah.
it. Using technology to help the people who are already working so hard to protect it.
Exactly. It's not about replacing those experts. It's about giving them the information and the tools they need to make even better decisions.
As we talk about all these different examples, I'm noticing something. It's not just about the technology itself. It's about using it to help people and solve real problems.
That's a really good point. It's about making things better, creating a more just world for everyone.
Empowering people,
Yeah.
giving them what they need to thrive. Whether it's helping disaster victims, giving lawyers the information they need, or protecting endangered species, AI is making a real difference.
And it's doing it in a way that's collaborative, human-centered. It's not about replacing us. It's about making us better.
It's like humans and technology working together
You're right.
to build a better future.
Exactly. And as we explore what AI can do, it's so important to keep that human focus. We need to make sure that AI benefits everyone, not just a few.
Earlier you mentioned that AI can predict case outcomes in the legal system, but that makes me think about fairness. How can we be sure that these AI systems are making impartial judgments and not making things worse?
That's a crucial question, and it's something that researchers are really focused on. Transparency is key. We need to understand how those AI systems are making decisions, what data they're using, and what biases might be in their algorithms.
So it's not just about building those tools, it's about making sure they're fair and just.
Absolutely. We need to be really careful when developing AI, always thinking about its impact and making changes when needed. It's an ongoing process, and it requires collaboration between tech people, legal experts, ethicists, and the people these systems are going to affect.
It's about making a system that works for everyone, not just a select few. It's about making sure that AI is a force for good, not just for progress.
That's a great point. It brings us back to that fundamental question. What does it mean to use AI for good? It's not just about efficiency or automation. It's about using technology to help people and make the world a better place.
It's about empowering people, taking care of our planet, and creating a fairer society for everyone, using our intelligence and creativity to solve problems, not create new ones.
And approaching AI with a sense of humility, realizing we don't have all the answers. We need to keep learning, adapting as this technology evolves.
It's amazing to see how these different areas, disaster response, the legal system, wildlife conservation, are all being transformed by AI.
It really shows you how powerful this technology is and how it can help us solve all sorts of problems. It's not just about doing things faster, it's about changing how we approach those problems.
It's about pushing the limits of what's possible
Yeah.
and using our intelligence to build a better world.
Exactly. And that's what makes this such an exciting time to be alive. We're in the middle of a technological revolution that has the potential to change everything.
And we have a responsibility to make sure that this revolution is guided by our values and our commitment to humanity and the planet.
Well said. And with that, we've come to the end of part 2 of our deep dive. I hope you're feeling as inspired as I am by all these incredible ways that AI is making a positive difference in the world.
Welcome back to the deep dive. It's really amazing to see how AI is being used to, tackle these huge challenges in the real world.
It really is. And it's not just about, making things faster or more efficient. It's about using this technology to make a real difference in people's lives.
Exactly. It's about, empowering people,
Mm.
protecting the planet, creating a fairer world for everyone. And one thing that's really struck me is how AI isn't replacing humans.
Right.
It's more like it's helping us do more than we ever could on our own.
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
Human ingenuity and technology working together to build a better future.
Totally. But, we've been talking a lot about the positive side of AI,
Mm.
and it's definitely inspiring, but we also have to be aware of the potential risks.
Of course. Like with any powerful tool, we need to be careful and thoughtful about how we use AI.
It's like uncharted territory, right?
Yeah.
We're exploring this incredible potential,
Yeah.
but we have to be mindful of its limitations, too.
Absolutely. We need to approach AI development with a lot of humility, knowing that we don't have all the answers. And we have to be ready to adapt and learn as the technology evolves.
It's a constant learning process, right?
Yeah.
And we need to have these open conversations about the ethics of AI, the potential for bias, the need for transparency.
Exactly. Those are crucial conversations to have.
It feels like we're at this turning point, We have the chance to shape the future of AI in a way that benefits all of humanity.
That's a huge responsibility.
It is. We need to make sure that AI is used to empower people, not exploit them, to connect us, not divide us, and to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.
It all comes down to this. What kind of future do we want to build with AI? That's a question we all need to be talking about.
It's a conversation that needs to involve everyone. Scientists, policymakers, ethicists, everyday people.
Absolutely.
Because the future of AI isn't set in stone. It's something we create together through the choices we make and the actions we take.
It's an incredible opportunity, really.
It is. And that's what makes it such an exciting time to be alive. We have the power to shape history, to use AI for good, and to create a future that we can all be proud of.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the incredible world of AI in action. We hope you've enjoyed this journey with us and that you're leaving feeling inspired, empowered, and hopeful about the future.
Thanks for joining us.
And remember, the future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we create. And with AI as our partner, the possibilities are limitless. So keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep believing in the power of human ingenuity to make the world a better place.